What's up guys, it's Eric with Grillslingers. Today we're coming at you, I'm going too fast. What's up guys, it's Eric with Grillslingers. Today we're coming at you with a twist on a St. Patty's classic that we've never tried before. So we'll see how it goes. Corned beef tri-tip. Coming right up. Now, first glance, that probably doesn't look very good. But what this is right here, this is a tri-tip that had been sitting in a brine for about 5 days. Right now it's currently desalinating. We actually went through the process on the brine and on our TikTok, so you can check us out on that. But basically what I did is I followed Alton Brown's just classic corned beef brine recipe, and I just threw a tri-tip in it. So what we're gonna do, now that this is pretty much done desalinating, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. There. Okay. And make sure that we kind of take off the little bits that shouldn't be there. And we're gonna get rid of this because this is now trash. First step is gonna be here, just kind of pat everything down. So I'm gonna grab some paper towel, just kind of blot the surface, get it nice and dry. We're gonna trim off some of the little extra bits that are on here. Now, if you've ever made pastrami or corned beef before, you know that the color on the meat is gonna be very different than when you're cooking it fresh. Different and disgusting. Disgusting. It's gonna have this purple tinge to it, and that comes from the curing salt. We're gonna grab a knife, and we're gonna start trimming out some of the scraggly bits on here. Cool, so got most of the stuff off of there that we don't want. What we're gonna do, because this has already been sitting in a brine for a long time, there's already plenty of salt inside this meat, so I'm not gonna actually salt the outside of it. All I'm gonna do is actually just put pepper on the outside. That's it. This already has a ton of flavor already infused into it, so I'm gonna grab some coarse pepper, and we're just gonna actually liberally coat the outside of this. All right, so we've got this thing all peppered up. We're gonna go ahead and get our smoker fired up. We're gonna run it at 250 for only about an hour. And then we're going to put this into a pan with some beef stock and some mirepoix, which is a fancy way of saying onions, carrots, and celery. Classic way of just braising a corned beef roast. So we're gonna get a little bit of smoke in there, a little bit of that classic, so that way it's not, just super tough. And then we're gonna try it out. So I'm gonna go get the smoker fired up. We'll be back in a second. All right, so our smoker's getting up to temp. We're gonna go ahead and take our tri-tip and we're gonna get it on the smoker. Again, we're only gonna be on here for an hour. We'll check temp afterwards, but after that, it's gonna go in the pan. So our tri-tip's been in there for an hour. It's doing well, so we're gonna go ahead and pull it out. We're gonna get it in this pan right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add some broth and some mirepoix to that pan, then we're gonna get it back on our smoker. We want an internal temperature on that tri-tip of 160. That will mean that it's fully cooked. Should be pretty tender by then. So we'll go ahead and bring it out and we'll put it all together. Woo. Smells like corned beef. So we've got 4 cups of stock. We're gonna go ahead and pour that in. Now you can use vegetable stock, beef stock, chicken stock. We're doing a mixture of beef and chicken. And then we've got some chopped up onions, celery, and carrots. This is just gonna add a little bit more flavor. And we're gonna take some foil. Go ahead and just wrap that over. Go for a double wrap here. This is gonna go back in our smoker. Whole process takes about 2-3 hours. So we already done an hour of smoke. So we're looking probably at another hour to hour and a half. You're really just going by temp. You want that 160 internal temp when it's done. So we'll be checking it periodically. I'm just gonna take my thermometer and just poke straight through to be checking temp on the meat. So here we go. Actually, probably open it first. All right, see you in a bit. Oats is in session. I realized that this was a bottle opener. Like, imagine just like raw meat and then. All right, so our corned beef tri-tip is at temp. I'm gonna keep swinging this thing around while that dude uses a weed whacker. We're gonna let it rest for about 15 minutes before we slice and serve. Let's see how it looks. Moment of truth. That looks amazing. Okay, so we are going to take this guy out and let it rest again for about 15 minutes. We'll get this cleaned up in the meantime. Yeah. Okay, so we've been resting for about 15 minutes. I'm really hungry, so it's time to slice and serve. And remember, we got the grain on the tri-tip where it kind of fans across the meat. So I'm going to start here and kind of work my way through. Starting right there. Oh my God, look at that color. That looks like pastrami. Okay, well, it's officially time to get in here for a bite. Let's do a little pull test here real quick. Not bad. That's dumb and good. No, it's not as chewy as I would like. This is not lacking in flavor at all. It is super salty. You get a lot of that corned beef flavor. Oh my gosh. If you like this recipe, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop a comment below. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. We're all over the place. Just click the link in the description below. It'll take you to the recipe on this. Shout out to Alton Brown again for the corned beef brine. I'm going to keep eating. We'll see you guys next time.